All right. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Beautiful people. My name again is Eric Allen. I have the privilege of being your host here this evening. We're going to have a lot of fun, as you can tell. And let's just go ahead and get the party started. Here, how unique of a situation to find yourself in, where you're literally one of the first people in the country to hear about the ideas we're going to talk about. However, also knowing in the last few months, tens of thousands of people have already caught the vision. All right. Success leaves clues. The proof of concept is undeniable, and we are attracting some amazing, amazing people from all walks of life. So we appreciate you having an open mind, jumping on here, find out more about TranzactCard. I'm going to go ahead and let the cat out of the bag. We're going to show you two main things here the next 15 minutes. Number one, we're going to show every American household a way to stretch their dollars further, even double up their buying power. That's a no-brainer. And then we're going to show you an optional financial opportunity unlike anything that many of us have ever seen. So I don't know which part's going to resonate with you the most. That does not matter. Our goal is just to welcome you into our family in whatever way makes sense. So with TranzactCard, we are changing banking forever, but we're doing so much more than that, ladies and gentlemen. We're disrupting not only the way people think about banking, but e-commerce, charitable giving, fundraising, building up communities, and on and on and on. It's so much bigger than just banking. So you're saying, all right, hotshot, what the heck are you talking about? Well, friends, this right here is what we're talking about. This is our very own TranzactCard. Where am I? Why can't I see myself? Let me spotlight myself up here. There I am. All right. This is our very own TranzactCard right here. And our goal is to get this into the hands of millions and millions of Americans in the years ahead. And I think you'll see why that's not a far-fetched idea. In fact, you might even agree like me, it's going to be even more than that. So what exactly is it? Well, it works a lot like a debit card. You see the Visa approval on there. And when somebody gets a TranzactCard, they are going to set up an FDIC insured community checking account with one of our community banking partners. We love uplifting local communities, work with minority-owned banks. We don't mess with the big regional banks. And then they're going to link up to 5 of these cards to that account. Now, for me, I've got one for myself, my wife, my 13-year-old, my 12-year-old, my 8-year-old. And they've all got set spending limits on it. That's right. Even my 8-year-old daughter, Jovi, who you saw earlier, has her very own TranzactCard. So all you're going to do is transfer as little or as much money from your primary checking account safely and securely into your TranzactCard checking account and go out and start swiping and pulling money from there. There's no overdraft fees, none of that nonsense, no interest, nothing like that. Okay. So the next question is why? If you're like me, you've got other credit cards, you have some debit cards, and maybe they give you a little bit of value. Maybe you figured out the airline mile algorithms or hotel credits or the other reward points they have. But with TranzactCard, we're going to turn this into a no-brainer. Every time you swipe that card, you're going to get a one-to-one dual currency that you'll be able to use dollar for dollar within our financial ecosystem. And we call those a Z-Buck. How does that work? Well, it's real simple. Let's say you put gas in your car. It's $70. You decide to pull out your TranzactCard. You swipe, you tap, whatever tickles your fancy, and you're going to get 70 Z-Bucks. You go to Starbucks, you get your $6 fancy fruity latte. Now you get 6 Z-Bucks. You go to Costco, you pay your utility bills. You go out for date night. Pay your Netflix subscription, go to movies, and on and on and on. You're going to start accumulating those Z-Bucks. And the most important question you could possibly ask me, because I asked the same thing, is what in the holy heck can I do with a Z-Buck? Make it make sense. Well, friends, we are building what we feel will be the world's preeminent e-commerce global marketplace. We call that the Z Club. It's going to fully launch in November. Did I mention we put in tens of thousands of people just in our beta test? We're 9 months ahead of schedule. So by the time we officially launch November 12th, you're going to see lots and lots of your favorite items in our Z Club. The difference here is you're going to use Z-Bucks, those very Z-Bucks you earned by doing nothing more than going out and buying the things you wanted or needed anyway. And you're going to start buying down your favorite items. Maybe it's 25%, 50%, 60% using those Z-Bucks. So you see a $100 pair of your favorite shoes that are $100 anywhere else, online, offline. The difference here is we're not going to do the 3X, 5X markup. We're going to allow you to use 25 Z-Bucks in that example, save $25 cash. The best credit card I have in my wallet is American Express. It gives me 3.5% cash back for every $100 I spend. I get $3.50. In that one example, I just saved $25 using those Z-Bucks. We have high-end luxury goods all the way down to, I think, it's the real power of our financial momentum ecosystem, showing a single mom how to use Z-Bucks to buy down the cost of diapers, gas, groceries. Did you know there's over 100 million Americans living in the most prosperous nation in the history of civilization that can barely make it through the end of each month? I don't give a rip what your political affiliation is. I think we can all agree that's tragic. So we're going to start by helping those, and then we're going to help everybody else that just gets more value for a Z-Buck, more bang for their buck, if you will. Okay. All your favorite name brand items. It's not generic cheap stuff from overseas. You see some of the name brands in the foreground, even look in the background, stuff that you really want. Again, you're going to use Z-Bucks to buy it down 25, 50, 60% each and every time. It just makes sense, but it gets better. Because when was the last time you really logged into your MasterCard, Visa, American Express, Discover website? Probably not too often. We want people to actually engage with our financial ecosystem. So to create that stickability, that fun, cool, hip factor, we've already started having flash sales almost each and every day. We come out with a flash sale item. It's first come, first serve. What does it really mean? It means your cash isn't good for flash sales. You just use all Z-Bucks to cover the entire cost of those items. You pay a little bit of shipping and handling, and you get those essentially for free. You see Ray-Ban, you see, fancy purses, electronics. My buddy Larry got that electric bike we were talking about. I got the Nike duffel bag, the Power Beats Pro computer bag. The last one I got was my Bose wireless speaker. Funny thing is, I didn't even need it. I already have a bunch of wireless speakers, but it was 117 Z-Bucks. I paid $8 shipping and handling. It showed up a couple of days later. This actually retails $129 on Amazon. I give it away for a Christmas present, but it's fun when you can use Z-Bucks to buy those things at cost. Now, one thing I'm most excited about is showing people a way to swipe their way to their next vacation. Imagine if you could use Z-Bucks to buy your family's way onto a cruise ship or a resort takeover. Very soon, we're going to announce our first flash Z trip, we call them, where you get it posted online, you see it, you book it, you use all Z-Bucks, get yourself a cabin on a really nice cruise ship. So that's going to be fun, taking over those cruise ships using Z-Bucks. And then our Z Club travel platform goes live soon. You can use Z-Bucks to buy down the cost of your favorite hotels, getaways, resorts for up to 30 to 65% off all over the world. Pretty exciting, right? Now, we are a social impact enterprise. One thing I love about our co-founders, Peter and Richard, is they really want us to be a global force for good. So everybody that gets a TranzactCard is also going to have their own Power Save account. That's just like a nest egg that's going to grow and compound over time just by using your card. There's different ways to add to it. It's not even your own money. Just start swiping your card, using your Z-Bucks, going to some of your favorite retail and restaurants, and you're going to start putting cash into a Power Save account. How cool that we can help many, many Americans create a nice nest egg, because many of us tend to be bad at savings. Now, I mentioned this is the quintessential no-brainer. Well, here's why. Number one, look at this. It's ridiculous, right? $25, ladies and gentlemen. Do you see why tens of thousands of people have already joined our movement? our fun ecosystem in just the last few months. We hope you'll be the next one. Plus, anybody that's on this live presentation, you get the Eric Allen money back guarantee. If you don't love your TranzactCard within a few months, stalk me down, find me, yell at me, cuss at me. I can handle it, and I will give you your $25 back. If you don't love your TranzactCard, haven't had to do it one time, don't plan on doing it anytime, but it gives you some extra peace of mind. That'll get you your TranzactCard, all the platform benefits we talked about. We're going to double your Z-Bucks on every single swipe up through November 2024. That's how many of us have tens, even over 100,000 Z-Bucks. And because we have already outgrown our beta test infrastructure, right now we're just going to go ahead and give you 500 Z-Bucks each and every week while you're waiting the next few weeks to get your card, as we bring our technology and everything proprietary and in-house. Once we officially launch in November, we'll turn on our referral program. You can tell your friends, your family, others about it. Every time they get a card, you get another 500 Z-Bucks as a thank you. All right, just a no-brainer. Get yourself a TranzactCard and join the family. Now I'm going to shift gears here. This might be for you. It might not. Totally cool either way. Just don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Everybody, please get a TranzactCard. All right. This is the financial, the money-making side of the presentation. We talked about the first core pillar of our distribution system, becoming a TranzactCard member. Now we're going to shift gears. And for those of you who've been looking, praying like I was for something that just makes sense, show me something that makes sense that I can get excited about and feel comfortable aligning my reputation with, we would invite you to own your own digital branch office. And if you open a digital branch office before October 1st at midnight, you're also going to benefit from a national influencer campaign with some of the top celebrities, entertainers, athletes, musicians in the world that we have contracted. They're going to be pushing these cards out. I'm pretty confident our influencers alone will bring in millions and millions of TranzactCard members. If you join before October 1st at midnight, you get to benefit from all those people that come in as well. So what's it take to own your own digital branch office? $495. And then $50 per month starts in November. It does not start in September or October. $50. We're going to call that your franchise fee because our goal is to be a regulated franchise by the time we officially launch. It'll be $50 a month. And then you're going to have a $10, let's call that a franchise fee from your commissions. 9% will go into your PowerSave account. 1% goes to your franchise fees. That's a heck of a lot better than 15, 20% like most franchises out there. So let me just pause. The first question we always get is, how can I get my money back? What can I do to become profitable? Well, there's something in our revenue plan we call the Power of Three. You can go sign up 3 others who also want to own their own digital branch office. If you do that before October 1st at midnight, you're going to get a $500 cash rebate, and you're never going to pay your $50 a month. You literally have a free business. You find 3 other like-minded visionaries, leaders who want to also own a digital branch office before October 1st at midnight, $500 cash rebate, and you do not pay your $50 a month. Then you're like, oh, Eric, that's only a few weeks away. Don't worry. We'll give you till October 31st at midnight to sponsor 3 DBOs or bring in 20 TranzactCard members. That's easy peasy. And if you do that, you won't get the $500 rebate because that promotion ends October 1st, but you're going to eliminate your $50 a month and you're going to go into a community revenue pool. It's kind of like a rev share or profit share of the company that will more than cover your $50 a month. So it's a win-win-win. Here we go. Also, you're going to be given 500 Z-Bucks each week, just like the TCMs, while you're waiting to get your TranzactCard with our new banking platform. We'll double your Z-Bucks on every purchase till November 2024. You're in business for yourself, not by yourself. I'll tell you what, if you're coachable, if you have a great attitude, we're seeing lots and lots of people winning big here. So how do you make money? This slide does not do this justice, but if you'll just stay with me the next 30 seconds, I promise you, if what I'm about to share resonates with you at any level, you're going to have a hard time sleeping for the next few months. Because I have been saying for over a decade, If somebody can figure out a way for us to make money each and every time the people in our communities, our networks, our family, our friends make those everyday purchases they want or have to make each and every day, multiple times a day for the rest of their lives, if somebody figures that out, it's going to be a game changer. It'll be the holy grail of entrepreneurship. Every time people are getting gas, groceries, paying their utilities, going to the movies, buying something online, offline, paying their memberships, paying their auto shipments, if somebody figures out a way we can make just a little piece of that pie every single time, it's game over. Well, friends, it's an idea whose time has come because of our relationship with the banks, with Visa, with our card issuer. Every single time one of these cards gets swiped, cha-ching, 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 people are getting paid. All the Transact cards out there in our country alone, let alone the rest of the world in the years ahead. Every time a swipe happens, these cards have to get linked up to somebody's digital branch office. That's our job with digital branch offices, just to get the word out and pick up Transact card members who are sharing with other Transact card members. And for those of you who understand the power of leverage, those commissions get paid out throughout up to 10 generations of digital branch offices. What does that mean? That means 5 to 10 basis points on average is going to get paid out to somebody's digital branch community. So every time a card gets swiped, that might be 2 cents here, 5 cents here, 6 cents here, 14 cents here, over and over and over. But would you rather own 1 Starbucks or would you rather own 15? Again, those of you who understand the power of leverage, here's how it works. I bring in my buddy Joel. Joel brings in Liz. Joel joins as a DBO. Joel's got a whole bunch of people that at least want to get a Transact card. But guess what? Joel also ran into Liz. Liz, like, hey, I've been looking for something. $500 on my own little digital branch office. Let's do it. Liz comes in. She brings in a whole bunch of Transact card members, but she finds Larry Lane. Larry's like, man, I want to own a digital branch office. So Larry decides he wants to own a digital branch office. Larry's already gone gangbusters. He brings in hundreds of Transact card members. Guess what? When Larry's hundreds of Transact card members are swiping every second of every day, potentially, not only is Larry getting paid, Liz getting paid, Joel's getting paid, and I'm getting paid on all of Larry's Transact card members. Do you see how that can grow and duplicate? Here's all I'm going to tell you. If you really believe that millions and millions of people would consider getting a Transact card in our country, which I sure think they will, I think it'll be tens of millions. That's just me. Then why not get as many of those linked back through your digital branch community as possible? It gets really exciting. So that was way more than 30 seconds, but if that caught your attention, I hope it haunts you tonight because you're gonna have a hard time sleeping. I'm just kidding. All right, powerful stuff. And then we get to also benefit in the success of the company. We have revenue bonuses. It's like a profit sharing center that we get a little piece of the Transact card pie. So you're like, dang it, Larry, you put in all those Transact card members. It's okay. We can all benefit from Larry's success because there's a little piece of the pie that we can all get. And as we continue to develop other leaders on our team, we can get bigger and bigger slices of that pie so we can all win together. Again, the first step is to help everybody get to manager. That's where you sponsor 3 other DBOs, or you pick up 20 Transact card members by October 31st. Now you're a manager. Now you are profitable. And that's just the beginning. Help those 3 to get their 3. Now you're a senior manager. They're all managers. Then the power of 3 again and again and again. You go all the way up to the leadership title of president. Speaking of leaders, I got 2 of my best friends in the world. Here's what's crazy. Hear me out. I knew these 2 in name only before I started the Transact card journey 7.5 months ago. I was kind of one of the first to raise my hand and said, I'm going to do this thing and I'm going to just bring in really great people. And some of those great people led to these 2 great people. And they have become, it's like my brother and sister. So the reason I tell you that is sometimes we get caught up in the excitement of making money and passive income and overrides on swipes, which is awesome. But the best part of this journey is the person you become and the people that come into your life, because these are 2 lifelong friends. So without further ado, I want you to hear from somebody else because I know you're tired of hearing from me. Liz Perkins, are you there?
Woo! Eric, you're on
Liz,
fire tonight.
why? You're busy. You own a salon. You got all kinds of things going on. Why in the world would you say yes to this?
because I'm busy and I own a salon. That's why I said yes to this, because I want to change my life and I want to change the lives of others. But I'll tell you what, I'd love to rewind the clock, rewind time, and bring on Larry Lane, as you just said, and be one of the first DBOs that I brought on. But I'll tell you what's exciting about that, what you just said, if people don't comprehend, and like I said, why am I not sleeping at night? Because I truly do understand where we are. But Larry Lane really is a part of my team, because when you look at the community revenue plan, that is all about every single person that is on here. And you know, you blew past 900, about 15 minutes ago, and people love you, Eric, and I love you. But I do feel like Eric and Larry and all these incredible people, they are a part of my team. They're a part of my community. And as we are all pouring, the benefits into that community redemption pool, we get to bring out the revenue. So every single person at whatever level they're playing, whether that be manager or presidential, they have the ability to take a piece of that pie, that incredible pie that we so often talk about of the revenue pool. And you're going to be able to take that out and to build a very nice income for yourself. So I said yes, because I don't want to stand behind a chair anymore, Eric. I don't want to do that for the rest of my life. I want to be able to build a residual income, and this is going to give me the opportunity to do that. So thank you, TranzactCard. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Larry.
And Liz, and you and I get a kick all the time, because I know right now there's some people, maybe they've tried a home-based business, maybe they've been presented different things in the back of their mind, think, can I really do this? I'm not amazing and beautiful and talented like Liz Perkins or other people. But you and I talk all the time, the number of people that are winning big here. See, the only reason we brought in tens of thousands of people is because it's a very easy to share. Have you just been blown away by the number of people that are at least reaching manager?
Yeah. In fact, I've been in relationship marketing for 25 years, and I've had people that I brought in that have never even signed up a customer or another person to bring into their business that quickly became manager within 30, 60, and maybe some took 90 days, but they still did it. People that never, ever brought another person on became managers here. And that, I'm telling you, that spot right there, that is really the magical spot that people don't realize that that's such a big win. And I think that once they start to see the checks that they're building there, that it's just going to inspire them to move to the next level. So yes, this is a big win for everyone. I absolutely love it. And I love that it's not just about me. It really is about the community here with TranzactCard.
Amen, sister. I can't wait to help so many people make an extra 250 to 500 a month. So, all right, you heard from my sister with a different mister. Now we're gonna hear from my brother from another mother. Larry Lane's becoming one of my best friends. Larry might text me at 1:30 p.m. or 1:30 a.m. like, sorry, it's late. And I'm like, no, I'm still up. What's up? So Larry and I are having way much fun. He is a senior vice president in TranzactCard. Larry, would you mind just sharing your story and vision with us, please?
Hey, Eric, absolutely. And thank you, Liz. I love everything about the community. I know when Richard came up with the pie bonus, I was just so excited because that really brought everybody onto the same team. But I found out about this about 4 months ago. I think I joined on May 7th. And the rest is history. I just really started talking to people. I started realizing that this is real. This is going to help a lot of people. And like Liz said, there's so many people in my community that are having success that have not had success before. But this is a $25 credit card that doubles somebody's buying power. So I just started sharing it, and people are having major, major, major success. I think we can help so many people with this, and it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. There's over 900 people on a Tuesday night. Tomorrow, we are going to do a Zoom blitz. We're going to do 10 Zooms in a row all day long from 12 o'clock Eastern all the way till 9 o'clock Eastern. This is where you need to be inviting guests. We've got a different presenter every hour at the top of the hour. My dad taught me a long time ago, you don't have to be the one that speaks like Eric. You don't have to be a great showman. You have to get people to the information. But if you're ever going to build a company, let it be this one. Because even if you come in as a DBO, let's say you never become a manager. Let's say worst case scenario, you come in as a digital branch, you share it with a couple of people that want to earn some rewards. Eric just said before long, card holders are going to be able to share it with other card holders. This is something where the word of mouth and just growing and the flash sales and all of that, you can have major success here just as a DBO, just by sharing it with a couple of people. And before you know it, you could have a couple of hundred people swiping under you. So excited to be here. Our team just hit 2,300 300 DBOs today. So just off the charts. And I want to help as many people win as I can. So I'm going to make that pie bigger and bigger. But Eric, one more thing. 3 DBOs before October 1st. If you bring in 3 DBOs, you're going to make the $500 rebate check, and you're going to be making up to $500 a month. And you're going to waive that $50 fee. Where in the world can you bring in 3 digital branches? That's 3 people that want to earn rewards and 3 people that want to make some income and be getting income like that. So I'm so excited to be here.
What, Larry, you have 2,300 people on your team. Have you even been in 4 months yet?
Nope. Just over 4 months, 2,300 DBOs.
Man, I'm really glad that I shared with Kevin, who shared with Mark, who shared with Frank, who shared with Mike, who shared with Nick, who shared with you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
See how that works, friends? See how that works. Okay, so let's wrap this up. It's go time. We keep talking about midnight October 1st. Larry just summed up. I'm not going to beat a dead horse. So you have till October 1st. Like Larry said, $500 rebate. You get in this fast start community revenue up to $500 per month, each and every month moving forward. And you never pay the $50 a month. Don't stress out if you don't get there by October 1st at midnight. You have till October 31st to sponsor your 3 DBOs or bring in 20 TranzactCard members, and you still eliminate the $50 a month, and you still get up to $250 per month, actually up to $500 per month, because you're still in the fast start. So see, there's so much here. I don't even know it all. All I know is it's fun. And when people swipe, we're making money. And I just look forward to get out, changing the world one swipe at a time here. So I'm going to leave you with, please get back to the person that invited you. If you have no interest in making money with us, we still love you. Get a TranzactCard. Get a TranzactCard. Start earning those 500 Z-Bucks the next few weeks while you're waiting for it to arrive. If you are interested in becoming an innovator, owning your own digital branch office, definitely get back with the person that invited you. Let's get your questions answered. Just give them a yes or a no. But as we mentioned, this is probably the best time to join. We're going through massive momentum. All roads lead to November 12th in Las Vegas for our official launch. And you can immediately start inviting your people tomorrow, where I'm going to kick it off at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You'll hear from Liz, Larry, bunch of other leaders every hour, on the hour, top of the hour, all the way till 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's a lot of things going through your mind right now. I get it. You're asking all these what if questions. What if this is real? What if it's not? What if it's too good to be true? Here's what I would say. What if it is the one that you've been preparing for? All the good in your life, the bad, the ugly, has molded you into the person that you could be to capture the power of now. And my promise is your voice matters here. You're valued here. There's no haves and have-nots here. We're going to love you wherever you're at. We're going to walk with the walkers, sprint with the sprinters, run with the runners, crawl with the crawlers. It doesn't matter. We just want you to come in, feel loved, feel valued. But I promise you, if you decide to become a DBO, if you just have a good attitude, if you're a pleasure to be around, if you'll plug into a simple, proven system just by inviting people to presentations like this, you're going to eventually win big here. I've never been in an opportunity where I say, if you'll just do some basic things long enough, we're eventually going to get you to at least a couple hundred extra dollars per month. So friends, I look forward to welcoming you to the TranzactCard family in whatever way makes the most sense to you. If you had fun, give a shout out on your way out. God bless you. We are TranzactCard. Have a great evening.